Those not in the medical field may be unaware, but if you're involved in a crash and losing blood, you can't get a blood transfusion until you reach the hospital.
But that's starting to change across the country and right here in Green Bay. In this exclusive report, Fox 11's Marlo Lundak explains how a new partnership can be the difference between life and death.
In northeast Wisconsin, if you're being picked up by Eagle 3, the area's medical helicopter, you've likely experienced some sort of trauma.
If you are severely injured and you are bleeding, you are now having the most up-to-date, the most advanced care if Eagle 3 comes and gets you.
That's because Eagle 3 is now part of the 3% of EMS services across the country that can administer whole blood transfusions while en route to the hospital.
The neat thing about this is we're bringing part of the hospital out to the community, so they don't have to wait as long.
EMS services have always provided fluids to patients, but health experts say that doesn't fix the root problem if you're losing blood. If blood is coming out, it needs to go back in as soon as possible.
Nearly 50% of patients that experience blunt trauma or penetrating trauma die before they ever reach the hospital. And part of that reason is what we would call hemorrhagic shock or blood loss.
Receiving blood transfusions in a pre-hospital setting, like a medical helicopter or an ambulance, isn't possible everywhere, mainly due to logistics. But recently updated state health regulations and changes to Medicare have made the whole blood program possible for Eagle 3 and St. Vincent.
Whole blood needs to maintain what we call a cold chain, right? From the time it gets, from that donor to the blood center, to St. Vincent's, to us, it needs to be maintained at a certain temperature.
The blood's stored right in front of me, so it's easy access. It's right in this cooler. Everything that we need is right here.
Doctors like Kevin Glenn, the top trauma surgeon at St. Vincent, say this will save lives.
We will see people come in who we thought would be dead or dying, and if they get blood en route, we'll have much more time to save their lives.
The new program isn't just a partnership between Eagle 3 and St. Vincent, though.
More importantly, it's a partnership with the community. We need donors, and so by bringing in donors, they supply the community blood center with blood. The community blood center transfers it to St. Vincent. St. Vincent transfers it to us.
And then we're actually transfusing it in the field for patients. When they need it, they're at the most critical stage.
With summer just beginning, Eagle 3's busiest season, blood is available on every single flight for those who need it. In Green Bay, Marlo Lundak, Fox 11 News.
For those wondering about the blood's shelf life, officials say blood on Eagle 3 is exchanged every 48 hours at St. Vincent Hospital's lab to ensure that none of it gets wasted.